science arrives first. Then light. Dawn breaks across a fractured coast, where granite meets ocean in collisions so violent, it feels as if the earth is still forming. This is Norway. Nearly 149,000 square miles stretching from temperate south to Arctic emptiness. Fjords slash inland like wounds in stone. Mountains erupt straight from the sea. By one measure, this coastline exceeds 63,000 miles, longer than Earth's own circumference. Nothing here follows gentle curves. Water makes the first force, verticality the second. Two million years ago, ice consumed Scandinavia. More than a mile thick, it moved like liquid stone. Slow, inevitable, grinding mountains into memory. Advance. Retreat. Advance again. When the ice finally surrendered, the sea rushed in to claim what remained. What emerged? Fjords plunging thousands of feet into submarine darkness. Today, Norway harbors more glaciers than any European nation but Iceland. Beneath their surface, caverns glow electric blue. Light filtered through compressed centuries. Turning ice into stained glass. Here, water doesn't merely touch the land, it sculpts it. Frozen cathedrals. Meltwater carves its escape. Rivers flowing through blue tunnels. Sculpting from within what millennia built from above. Where ice meets ocean, the edge fractures without warning. Tower-sized blocks shearing free, crashing into water with the sound of controlled destruction. The sea swallows each piece, turning ancient ice into waves that radiate for miles. Western Norway is where fjords speak loudest. For hundreds of miles, they carve through mountains that refuse to step back from the sea. Cliffs soar overhead. Waterfalls plunge unbroken for thousands of feet. Villages grip the narrow edges. lives built on isolation and absolute dependence on water. For centuries, the sea wasn't a border. It was the only road. These roads were once used by Vikings. Guided by sun, stars, and wind, their longships crossed the Baltic and North Sea. These waters carried trade, belief, and ambition, connecting the North to the wider world. Before asphalt, there were currents. Coastal traders read fjords in wooden vessels, carrying fish toward the north and grain toward survival. Some voyages stretched 1,200 miles, across open water through stone corridors. These routes became the skeleton of Norway, connecting not just harbors, but identity itself. Today, connection wears different skin. The E39 traces over 700 miles along Norway's fractured western edge. Suspension bridges leap fjords, steel cables holding asphalt hundreds of feet above water. Tunnels bore through living granite. Miles of darkness carved beneath mountains that refuse to move. Where bridges cannot reach and tunnels cannot go, ferries become the road itself, floating asphalt across water. Here, engineering doesn't dominate nature. It negotiates terms. Above Fjord rises Preikestolen Pulpit Rock, a natural platform suspended 2,000 feet above indifferent water. The plateau measures roughly 80 by 80 feet, a stage carved by frost and time, where the edge arrives suddenly absolute. No railings, no warnings. Only gravity's patient weight. Thousands gather here each year, drawn to stand where stone meets nothing. Some seeking photographs, others seeking something else entirely. The wind decides who stands close. The mind decides who looks down. Along the trail are glacial erratics, boulders abandoned by ice in positions that defy reason, scattered like dice thrown by glaciers that retreated 10,000 years ago. Fjord cuts 26 miles inland. Water trapped between stone walls that rise thousands of feet, almost vertical. Geography carved by extremes. Below, 1,400 feet of darkness. Above, waterfalls dissolving into mist. Fog rises without warning. Storms funnel through. Few chose to live here. Where the fjord ends, Geiranger rises, 3,600 feet of granite refusing to yield. Severity becomes a spectacle. Wedged between cliffs, 3,200 feet above the fjord, Geiranger, a boulder suspended over absolute nothing. Nearby, Base jumpers launch into void with seconds to decide between flight and consequence. Here, risk isn't accident, it's sacrament. Sognefjord cuts 120 miles inland. At 4,290 feet deep, it claims the title longest, deepest fjord on Earth. Its branch, Fjord, narrows to 820 feet, while cliffs climb nearly 6,000 on either side. Sunlight touches the water here for hours, not days. From sea level, the Flom Railway climbs 2,840 feet in just 12 miles. Gradients reach 5.5%, ascending from fjord to alpine in less than an hour. Geirangerfjord curves like intention. Waterfalls fall from hanging valleys that shouldn't exist. Clinging to cliffs, abandoned farms, accessed only by ladder, abandoned when survival became impossibility. Here, life demanded everything. Eventually, it took it back. Trollstigen climbs through 11 switchbacks. Completed 1936. Closed half the year in the winter. A road that reminds you, nature still decides who passes through. Jotunheimen holds Northern Europe's roof. More than 250 peaks rise above 6,000 feet. Galdhøpiggen highest among them at 8,100 feet. "10,000 years of ice scrape this land smooth, leaving behind a surface that refuses shelter." The name means home of the giants. Norse mythology made tangible, a landscape that feels constructed for something larger than human. This is where Norway's mountaineers come to test themselves, where trails vanish into stone, where weather can turn in the time it takes to breathe. South sprawls Hardangervidda, Europe's largest mountain plateau. 3,000 square miles of tundra, stone, and water. Flat only by comparison to what surrounds it, still sitting a mile above the sea. Here, glaciers still cling to summits. Lakes remain frozen into summer. The tree line surrendered thousands of feet below. Bergen stands where fjords meet commerce. Rain falls over 200 days yearly. Not weather, but identity. 7 mountains ring the city. Green summits rising directly from cobblestone and harbor. Geometry that should not work, but does. For 8 centuries, Bergen was Norway's capital. the gateway between inland fjords and the wider world. Along the waterfront stands Bergen, wooden warehouses leaning into each other like old conspirators, painted in colors that defy the surrounding gray. These buildings have burned, they have been rebuilt, and they remain. UNESCO-protected monuments to trade routes that connected Bergen to London, to the Baltic, to power. The fish market still operates as it has for 700 years, now selling to tourists what it once sold to Europe. From here, Hurtigruten still connects what roads cannot reach. Coastal steamers departing daily, carrying mail, cargo, and passengers to communities strung along Norway's fractured edge. Trondheim, where medieval meets Arctic. Founded by Viking kings over 1,000 years ago, this city became Norway's first capital, the seat of power, the place where kings were crowned. At its heart rises Nidaros Cathedral, built over the tomb of Saint Olav, Norway's patron saint. Gothic spires reach skyward, intricate stonework carved over 3 centuries, the northernmost medieval cathedral in the world. Beneath its vaulted arches, kings were crowned, pilgrims gathered, and the story of Norway took sacred form, a monument shaped by faith, power, and the slow passage of time. Along the Nidelva River, wooden warehouses stand in brilliant colors, red, yellow, ochre, built on stilts above water that once powered sawmills and brought trade inland. Today, Trondheim balances 2 identities: pilgrimage destination and university city, ancient stone and modern mines. North of here, the sun obeys different laws. Stay late at night. An hour beyond the city lies the Arctic Circle, latitude 66 degrees, 33 minutes north, where winter darkness refuses to lift. At the crossing stands the Arctic Circle Center, not merely a marker, but a threshold-made architecture. Lofoten rises from the sea like Earth's broken teeth, a 100-mile archipelago where mountains erupt directly from water. No gradual inclines, no negotiation, just vertical stone meeting Arctic waves. Yet here, improbably, white sand beaches curve between peaks, water glowing turquoise under midnight sun. The Caribbean relocated to the edge of the Arctic. Red fishing cabins, also known as rohrbuer, cling to every shore built on stilts above the tide. For 1,000 years, cod have drawn fishermen here. Massive seasonal migrations that built fortunes, fed Europe, and created communities that should not exist this far north. At Nordkapp, Europe ends. A cliff rising 1,000 feet from the Barents Sea. Latitude 71 degrees, 10 minutes north. One of the continent's most northern points accessible by road. A globe monument marks the edge. Steel sphere acknowledging what the body feels but cannot see. The tilt of Earth made geography. Travelers gather, performing rituals, certificates, photographs at the precipice. Here the sun circles without setting, tracing the horizon for weeks at a time. Time becomes suggestion. Clocks lose meaning. The body argues with the sky. Tourists gather at midnight to watch a sun that refuses to drop, performing its slow rotation just above the edge of the world. The Sami have read this land for millennia. Long before borders, before Norway itself, they followed reindeer across tundra that acknowledged no nation. Only seasons, only migration, only the ancient contract between herd and herder. Today, some 80,000 Sami span 4 countries, but the relationship remains. Reindeer moving across landscapes as they have since ice retreated, herders moving with them. North, beyond the reindeer routes, lies Tromsø, latitude 69 degrees north, 250 miles above the Arctic Circle. This is the Arctic's urban heart, a city of 75,000 functioning where winter darkness lasts 2 months and summer sun circles without mercy. In Tromsø, the Arctic night glows with more than darkness. When solar wind meets Earth's magnetic field, the collision creates light 60 miles above the surface. Above, the aurora, curtains of green fire rippling across the sky, sometimes violet, sometimes crimson, dancing to rhythms the eye cannot predict. The Sami called it Guavsahas, the light that hears. They warned children, do not whistle at the aurora, do not mock it, for it can reach down and take you. Science names it, mythology fears it, but standing beneath, both dissolve into silence. Here, light bends around the planet. Stone erupts from sea. Ice carves memory. Humanity adapts or surrenders. This is Norway, where Earth still forms.